And I want to be crystal clear. I have done nothing wrong. I can tell you with confidence that this investigation is not about me. I have not been charged with the crime, and I am confident that I will not be charged with the crime because I am innocent.
A few moments later.
To bring you some breaking news, federal authorities laying out the criminal charges against former Oakland Mayor Shing Tao in connection to a lengthy grand jury corruption probe. FBI agents raided her home last summer, along with homes and businesses tied to a powerful East Bay family. That family owns California Waste Solutions, Oakland's contracted recycling.
In Oakland now, where about 90 minutes ago, the city council voted to slash more than $17 million from the police budget. That money will be redirected into social services over the next 2 years. The new police chief argues defunding is not the answer. Others say police don't prevent violence, they just respond.
Tonight, the police chief is predicting and pleading more resources to fight crime. KPIX5's Andrea Nakano on how the city council responded.
According to Chief LaRon Armstrong, the police department has lost roughly $25 million in funding since last June. He says taking away those resources has had a direct impact on the increase in violence.
This is a tall task in the city of Oakland to address this violence, but you can't do it without resources.
Oakland is coming off another violent week as crime in 2021 has skyrocketed in the past year. According to the Oakland Police Department, the city has seen 41 homicides so far this year compared to 13 in the same time period in 2020. That's a 215% increase.
Shootings with injury have risen since 2019, and while there was a slight dip in 2022, 2023 saw those numbers go back up again. Robbery is a different story. While it's gone slightly up and down over the last 5 years, the 38% increase between 2022 and 2023 was dramatic. Turning to property crime, auto burglaries were high in 2019, then dropped for a year and have been rising ever since to a level in 2023 not seen in the last 10 years. Commercial burglaries have also seen a steady increase for the most part over the last 5 years and have almost tripled since 2019.
In Oakland, there is new reaction and fallout over the firing of Police Chief LaRon Armstrong. Yesterday, Mayor Shing Tao announced his termination, saying she no longer had confidence in his ability to lead the department. Well, today, community advocates and faith leaders rallied in support of Armstrong, with some even calling for the new mayor to be recalled over this.
Oakland community advocates rallied outside City Hall in support of former police chief LaRon Armstrong, who was fired without cause Wednesday by Mayor Shing Tao.
I am no longer confident that Chief Armstrong can do the work needed to achieve the...
Oakland, California. It appears Mayor Shing Tao and District Attorney Pamela Price are on their way out, with voters backing bids to recall them less than 2 years after taking office.
Oakland Mayor Shing Tao's last day in office after voters approved a recall effort in November. KTVU's Jana Katsuyama met up with Mayor Tao at City Hall for a final interview and joins us from the newsroom with more. Jana?
Claudine, I spoke with Mayor Tao when she first took office and now again on her final day. She told me that despite the recall, she says she has no regrets and is proud of what her team accomplished during her term.
In her final hours as Oakland Mayor, Shing Tao shared her thoughts on her rise from an intern in 2012 to city council member to the mayor's office.
I'm very proud of my team because we led with our values and we were unapologetic about it.
Breaking news coming into us tonight from the Bay Area, with the FBI and other federal agencies raiding the Oakland mayor's home. Want to show you now some video of that. Here you can see some of the activity there at the bottom of your screen.
I plan to be 100% transparent and cooperate fully with this investigation. And I want to be crystal clear. I have done nothing wrong. I can tell you with confidence that this investigation is not about me. I have not been charged with the crime, and I am confident that I will not be charged with the crime because I am innocent. Just like you, I am seeking answers from the U.S. Attorney about what is happening and why I wasn't offered the opportunity to cooperate voluntarily. As I receive information from the FBI and the U.S. Attorney that I am authorized to share, I will share it with you all.
The indictment charges a scheme that the defendants entered into knowing that bribes would be offered and accepted by Tao and Jones in exchange for allowing the Duongs to exercise illegal influence over the levers of city government. The indictment alleges that the illegal conspiracy began around October 22, before the November 2022 Oakland mayoral election. Weeks before that election, Tao made commitments to take official actions as mayor that would benefit the Duongs. Examples of promises allegedly made by Tao include her agreement to purchase housing units from a company owned by the Duong family, her agreement to ensure the extension of a contract for recycling services that the City of Oakland had with one of David and Andy Duong's companies, and her agreement to use influence to help appoint a high-level city official to benefit the Duong's business interests. In exchange, the Duongs allegedly provided payments to Tao and Jones in various forms, including the financing of a negative mailer campaign targeting Tao's political rivals, and providing Jones and Tao with $95,000 in direct payments disguised as wages for a no-show job for Jones, with the promise of additional payments, all intended to benefit both Tao and Jones.
Good morning. My name is Jeff Tsai. I am counsel on behalf of Mayor Tao. We just have a short statement to make this morning. Today's indictment and the press conference that was held by the government earlier this morning was successful in grabbing headlines. But what it did not do was serve the ends of justice. The indictment itself is chock full of allegations, but it is not chock full of evidence. And that's what we're going to prove in the course of our defense in this case. The case is built on allegations from an unknown co-conspirator that we believe, when the evidence is revealed, will show that my client has committed no crimes. The indictment's timing as well is curious, and we think that the timing of the indictment has amplified, of course, the politicization of this issue, but it has not, again, served the ends of justice in ensuring that everyone is treated fairly. And that's what we are attempting to do in this case, and that's what we'll do with this defense. The United States Department of Justice's Justice Manual requires the government to look carefully at its prosecutions to ensure that the actions that they take are not actions that are taken to affect the outcomes of elections. And the timing of the investigative steps by the government in this case, including the unsealing of the indictment today, has called all of that into question. The mayor looks forward to defending herself against these charges, showing that there is in fact no evidence to support these charges, and we will look forward to doing that in the courtroom. We will not be taking any questions. The mayor will not be answering any questions. Thank you for your time.